at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Sometimes I feel like I'm nobody. What's up, guys? I'm back with another guitar lesson for you guys. Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber released a new song, I think last week, called I Don't Care. Such a cool song. I'm actually going to teach the acoustic version of that song. And originally I got the idea from Ed Sheeran, posted on his Instagram page like a couple days ago. And he was just like literally sitting Indian style, like in some random room, and he was just playing. It was so beautiful. So that's the version I'm going to teach really quickly. I want to talk about my summer guitar boot camp, July and August. Everyone's always like, when are you doing another boot camp? When are you doing another boot camp? This summer, I'm doing another boot camp. I had a very successful boot camp over the winter. In 3 months, I saw 45 students from all over the world, all over Skype. It was such an incredible experience for me to just meet some of you guys face to face and really get to see what it is you're interested in learning and just really hone in even more on my teaching style. So it was really an awesome experience, and I hope to meet more of you. So sign up today. The link will be below to where you can sign up. You have to email me at ashleyjunoguitar@gmail.com, and someone from my team will get right back to you. But it's just an amazing experience if you want to take your playing to the next level, and I'm really excited to do another one. So thanks for everyone that's already signed up, and let's dive into the lesson. So first of all, I have to say this because I was listening when I saw Ed Sheeran playing it. I was just like, what is he doing? Because I saw where his hands were, but I was like, that ain't my ears. That ain't translating to, like, I don't understand. So anyways, what I realized is that he actually has his guitar tuned down a whole step. So I'm in standard tuning because I don't want to get on stage and forget that I'm in some weird tuning and then be like, oh. So I'm keeping my guitar in standard tuning because I learned the hard way one time with this guitar because I just play it so much. But if you want to sound just like that, then the video that Ed Sheeran posted, take all your strings and just tune them down a whole step. So E down a whole step will be D, A down a whole step will be G, D down a whole step, so on and so forth. So do that if you want to sound just like it. All right, so I'm going to kind of teach this kind of like fingerstyle, folky kind of vibe that Ed Sheeran plays, which I'm literally obsessed with. I just love the way he plays in general. I think he's an amazing guitar player, an amazing artist, and an amazing writer. So I'm going to teach you guys the chords you need to know. You have G major, okay? Then you're going to walk down by just hitting the note F sharp, which is right a half step below that. And then E minor. And I'm keeping my pinkies where I was playing G major like this. I'm keeping my pinky, I said pinkies. I'm keeping my pinky and my ring finger on those notes. And it's just beautiful. Like, I love that transition from G to E minor, okay? Then again, I'm keeping my ring finger and my pinky anchored here. And then I'm going to C add 9. These chords are so beautiful. I can't interrupt it, like I can't. Okay. Then D major. Okay. So just in case you don't know these chords, I'm going to explain them really quickly. I'm on the 3rd fret of the B string. I have my ring finger, and then my pinky is on the 3rd fret of the high E string. And for the first 3 chords, you ain't going to move these. These bad boys are anchored like literally like glue. Like, don't move them at all. Okay. Then you're going to reach up with your middle finger and grab the 3rd fret of the low E string, and then I have my first finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. That's G major. Okay, when I go down, I'm leaving that there, just hitting that 2nd fret of the low E string, and then go down to the E minor. Again, leaving this here. Over here, with my first 2 fingers, I got the 2nd fret of the A string and the 2nd fret of the D string. Then from here, and pay attention to your transitions, I'm just going down 1, over 1. Okay, now I got C add 9. And this chord is C add 9 because it's like a C major chord, but you're adding the 9, which is D. So if you were to play the C major scale, you have C, D, which is the 2, also known as a 9. Don't worry about it. I promise it ain't that deep. I just remember being confused, like, why is that C at 9? So there you go. That's why it's C at 9. Then you have D major. All right, I love this chord because there's so many different things you can do with it. But I have my first finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and then my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the high E string. But I actually don't like to put that down. Again, the note E, if you play the open high E string with the D major chord, it's kind of like a D add 9 in a way, meaning E is the 9 of D, so it's just kind of cool. You can do that too though. Okay, over here, what am I doing? What am I doing? I have my thumb on the low E string, and then I have my ring finger on the B string. And the first thing I'm doing, I have my hand on the chord G, and I'm pulling the low E string and the B string. So I'm pulling the low E string and the B string, and then I'm playing the D and the G string. So, what? I have to like think about these patterns. So I'm going low E string and B, D, G, and then I'm going low E, D, G. So, real slow. Let me get up on your face. So that's what I'm doing with that. I wanted to get a close-up because just so you can kind of see. And once you kind of get into that flow, it's pretty simple. And then you switch to the next chord and you're doing the same exact pattern over here with the E minor. So I'm going to show you that transition. You got it. Okay, so the only thing I did was I went from G, and I've talked about this before, the idea of like a passing bass note. It just make you feel like chicken noodle soup. That's the best way I can explain it. I don't know, it just do, okay? So you got G major, okay? When I get there, do I play the other strings? Yeah, I'm kind of playing like the D and the G. And don't overthink this. I'm just explaining it because a lot of people ask me like, what are your plucking patterns or what are your playing patterns? I've never really like tried to play like patterns or study patterns. I more so just kind of pick up the guitar, and when I hear a song, I kind of translate it to like, okay, what feels right to me? And this is what feels right to me, so. Okay, now I'm gonna go to C add 9. And I'm going to take the same concept, but I'm going to play, instead of the low E string and the high E string, because I'm not really trying to highlight those notes. First of all, I'm not playing the low E string at all. So you don't want to play that because that's gonna make it C over E. So I'm not playing the low E string, but I'm now starting with the A string and the B string. Excuse me, I keep burping and it is what it is. So it's the same pattern, but instead of kind of like from there to there, you're from the A and the B and then the D and the G string. So kind of all in the middle, keep the two outsides out. Okay, so when I get to the D, same kind of thing, out and then in. So outside now, because my lowest note is the note D, I'm pulling the D string. I got the high E string. All right, so pull the D string and the E string together, and then the B and the G, and then D, G, B. So I don't care when I'm with my baby, and all the bad things disappear, and you're making me feel like, baby, I am somebody. All right, So let me put that all together. I'm gonna do like a close-up. It's hard for me to like sing, play, look at the camera, burp, scratch my ear. It's a lot, you know. Shout out to Justin Bieber, man, doing his thing. Like low-key, I'm super, super proud of that guy, man. He's awesome. G. Added that. Sorry. So beautiful. So awesome, awesome song. I feel like I'm putting the baby to sleep. I hope you like that lesson. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Follow me on Instagram, Juno the Artist, and sign up for Guitar Bootcamp if you want to take things to the next level. I will always do free lessons on YouTube because it was a huge part of the way that I learned. So I always want to give back and do as much as I can. But if you want to take things farther, you want to dig a little bit deeper, sign up for the bootcamp, AshleyJunoGuitar@gmail.com. God bless you, and I'll see y'all next time. I don't care when I'm with my baby. All the bad